Hey fam, hey collective, it's Brandon Curtis at Entpgathering, Science and Spirituality Meeting with another psychic investigation reading. I want to thank you all, to my subscribers, my new subscribers, and my returning subscribers. I want to thank you for all the lovely likes and comments and shares and the lovely donation I received from last night's reading from a subscriber. Very generous, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart chakra. And the amount was significant to me, and I wonder if you maybe understood this, because it contained a lot of threes. And that's my life path number and also my expression number. So there's a lovely synchronicity in your donation on that alone. And I did receive it through Cash App last night while I was in bed. So tonight, after this reading and before bed, when I say my prayers and do my meditation, I will, of course, include you in that meditation. So without further ado, let's get into it. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael to ground the collective and also protect the accuracy of the messages. What messages do they need to hear for their highest good and the highest good of everybody who's involved in their situationship, whether they be twin flames or false twin flames or karmics, family, friends, you name it. What do they need to know? I'm not going to take these, although that was interesting already. Hope you're all doing well. Please like this, and if you want any information on ways to donate to the channel to keep these readings going, and also maybe even tap into my services, I have a special right now that I just pasted onto my website for $22. It's a solar cycle special, Aquarius edition. And for $22, you'll get 30 minutes with me, either on the phone, FaceTime, or Zoom. You can book directly on my website, and I'll throw some cards, 7 cards, one for each chakra. And I think that's what I'm going to do now, and then we'll pull some tarot. I'm using the Celestial Bodies and Numerology Oracle deck. In the root chakra, we have Void of Course. This is the point in where the moon is not in any particular sign. So what I'm picking up is from Spirit right now, 2 things. You need not take any action. I'm picking up High Priestess energy, where it's best just to sit and listen and observe, because the karmics are sort of shell-shocked at this point and immobile themselves. They're devoid of any course of action. That's cool. A little respite in the energy, and we have new moon. The new moon was in the sign of Aquarius. This is in the sacral chakra. So these lovely butterflies. Oh, and let me show you the root chakra. Void, of course, and then the new moon in Aquarius. So that means the void of course occurred after the moon was in the sign of Capricorn, right? I'm understanding that. Because the moon cycles through each sign roughly every 28, 30 days. And I believe it the void of course occurs, maybe it's not a number of days that it's in void of course, but probably a number of hours. I could read from the book, but I'm just going to go with the two messages that came through from the angels. That chill, sit in High Priestess energy, because there's some people who maybe are looking for you, or receive some news, new moon, that has left them without a course of action, and devoid of any particular energy. They're a bit stunned. In the heart space, we have water. They're all up in their feels and emotions. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And if you've been following my previous readings, it's Aquarius season. We're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. It's largely been about these karmic energies that are water signs, who are just all over the place with their emotions. Communication. So something happened yesterday on a Wednesday, or yesterday, or on the Wednesday of the week, whenever you tap into this reading, because it's timeless. Something occurred. Maybe you communicated. Wednesday is ruled by the planet Mercury, and it's also associated with Odin, because Thursday or Thorsday is represented by or ruled by Jupiter, and that's where we get the name Thursday. It's from Thor's day. And Wednesday or Woden's day would be associated with Odin. Woden, I believe, was I don't know if it probably came after Odin and that mythology, but yeah, they're related. All right, so yeah, something happened, some communication the karmics received, or whoever in your situationship received. That has them all up in their feels. And you, of course, are this pretty butterfly. I think this information stunned them, halted their transformation, or their attempts at transforming the situationship, I just heard. While you were in a chrysalis, or you simply broke out of that cocoon that they maybe had you in. It's interesting. The karmics in this void of course card look like they're managing a bubble of sorts. They're all up in their feels, whoever's in your situationship, because of this communication. Maybe it was direct communication that you had with them, or it could have been, their observation of you. Channeled song is Demi Lovato featuring Lil Wayne and Lonely. That's what's happening. They're devoid of your energy. Because you're a beautiful butterfly. It's flown away, and it's left them all up in their water energy. And you were fast getting out of there. But I think, this Mercury is referencing communication. And also speed of thought and communication. In the throat space, we have Sagittarius. More mutable. Ooh, yeah. Sagittarius, 9th house. So we go from 3rd house to 9th house. Or we go 3, 6, 9, actually. The numbers of creation. And 9th house is ruled by Jupiter, which is all about expansion. So they're really up in their feels. Second channeled song is Birdie's Wings, or Wings, by the artist Birdie. Speaking of butterfly, yeah. Sunlight comes creeping in, illuminates our skin. We watch the day go by. Stories of all we did. It made me think of you. It made me think of you. Yeah, they're definitely thinking of you. The sunlight, a fire, Sagittarius. Sunlight representing new life and new moon. The new moon occurs when sunlight is actually illuminating the moon and it starts growing in size. All right. Opposition in the third eye. You've effectively, you're blocking their third eye. Because as if you're sitting in High Priestess energy, this is about the subconscious. And if you're in touch with your subconscious, you're most definitely, probably, I just heard, peer through their third eye. Or maybe that's what I'm doing now in relaying these messages. But take it however you will. When you're in High Priestess energy, it's easy for you to suss out any oppositional energy that's coming your way. All right, one more card, and then we'll throw some tarot, and we'll be done. I want to keep this relatively short. I can go on and on and on. It's fascinating, this energy. I don't know about you, but last night, speaking of High Priestess energy and subconscious, but my dreams were, whoa! I definitely had some karmic energies, female energies, a Sagittarius, hi Anne, come through, and it was that blonde I mentioned in my last reading, Shannon, Pisces sun, a couple of, I wish you all the best of luck. Stay the fuck out of my energy, as I told you in the dream. I think you were quite surprised to see me. South Node, North Node, yeah. You bitches followed me and collected your karmics that followed you in from a past life, wreaking havoc. But something happened recently, and maybe it was a communication that you had with them in your dream. You know, even if you don't remember your dreams, you're still dreaming. And oftentimes my spirit guides, my angels, will keep me from knowing what happened in my dream. And I'll just wake up the next day, sometimes, you know, in a not so good mood. But I felt well rested this morning. And then my energy started changing. Although there was nothing that happened in my physical waking existence that would indicate, you know, or trigger a mood fluctuation. But it was the processing of what went down in the dreamscape this morning that I continue to process. And I think literally because I'm on the East Coast of the United States, and these people are the furthest away you can be from me and still within the United States. That's a 4-hour difference. I'm an early riser, like a very early riser. Oh, I love this song. Madness by Muse. I can't get those memories out of my mind, and some kind of madness has started to evolve. And I tried so hard to let you go, but some kind of madness is swallowing me whole. Yeah, that's what happened in the dreamscape last night. For many of us, collective. I think some of you are developing your third eye strong enough, and your connection to your spirit guides and ancestors, that shit's playing out when we're sleeping. And if you followed some of my other channeled messages, I firmly believe, well, I know I've been doing this kind of work since a small child in assisting people in crossing over, and I do this at night. That's why many of my dreams I don't remember, because it's heavy work. And if I were to take into my 3D day existence, my consciousness, that much heavy kind of work, I would be an absolute mess or exhausted. But I woke up high energy, and I also remember the dream. It was the first time that those two witches appeared. They were unmasked. I know that they've appeared in my dreams as other entities. Some of them very, very dark looking, but also, always shielding, hiding. So I trust that what went down was also something that you experienced last night, collective, in your dreams. I think every night is a chance for us to do this kind of work, if we're there, or if you're not quite there yet, know that this work does go down and your ancestors are working on your behalf. Let's tap into the tarot and find out some more info about this void of course, about this communication that came through, about this opposition that we have in the third eye. What are the karmics going through, Spirit? And how does it relate to the collective? So they can move forward or take action in their situationship, in their relationship to these karmic energies. But now, I have finally seen the end, and I'm not expecting you to care. No, expecting you to care that I have finally seen the light, and I have finally realized I need your love, I need your love. Come to me just in a dream. Oh, I love the bridge. Come to me just in a dream. Come on and rescue me. Yes, I know I can't be wrong, and baby, you're too headstrong. Our love is madness. Two messages on that. For those of you who have a love interest, someone that you're not trying to get out of your life or who did you dirty, this is them realizing that they do need you, and it's really beautiful and sweet. So know that that's what's going on. I think they're shocked with this void of course energy, but they see that there's a new moon and these butterflies and hope and promise that we have balanced water energy in the solar plexus for you, collective. Those of you that are resonating with positive connection to this outside energy. And they also have now in their throat space, they're speaking from a higher perspective. The Sagittarius energy is mutable fire energy. It's the highest. It rules the last of the and most spiritual houses of your zodiacal chart, house 9. And this after, opposition that you saw, or you both now see each part you played. Yeah. Gold by Chet Faker is now playing. You collective, you see, and your former karmic relationship or in your situationship, each part that you played, and you're recognizing that this is a soulmate. And you've lived many lives together. Maybe I'm hearing in the past life you were brother and sister, whereas your spouses or potential lovers in this lifetime. There was a great date in your dreams last night. Now, for your other, for the karmics, like myself, that channeled song of Madness by Muse was about their obsession over you, them wanting to come back. And last night's dream for me was about them attempting to maybe even have a conversation and express that can't make this up, and express the and express that. Okay, I heard you. And I think you got the message in the dream that, yeah, I forgive you. That's all I got for you. I hope you're not expecting anything more. Crazy bitches. Knight of Swords, yeah. Just crazy. Obsessive. Sagittarius energy, Piscean energy. When it's unhealed, when it's all up about the ego, it's ridiculous. I saw you. And I communicated to you in the dream. Stay the fuck away. And this, I'm also speaking for you who identify with this this karmic energy that you're trying to shake. This more Sagittarius, more fire energy, more masculine energy that is all showy and dramatic, and this is the quickest moving, flashy, overtly sexual energy. I hear the horse. Although, this is you as well, quickly moving away from that shit. See the pyramids in the background? There might be some traveling. You may have to travel to get away from these nut bags. Is that even a word? Six of Pentacles, exploitation. Yeah, these fuckers were exploiting your unconditional love. That's them standing above you, acting superior, pretending to hold the scales of balance and justice and fairness, while placing you in a the role of a subject or supplicant. Is that a word? I don't even know the meaning of that word. Supplicant. Hey Siri, define supplicant.
Go ahead.
Yeah, making or expressing a plea. Yes. Making, as an adjective, collective, making or expressing a plea, especially to someone in power or authority. A person, and as a noun, a person making a humble or earnest plea to someone in power or authority. Yeah, I put a death to that. And so did you, collective. Who do these people think they are? Who do they think you are? You're the motherfucking death card. You're the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You're abundant. You're building shit, and they're trying to glom on and exploit your magical powers, your powers of manifestation, your mind here with Gemini energy. 7-11 by Beyonce. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air. Yeah, for those of you who resonate with either message so far, now's the time to dance. 7 and 11, I always say, are numbers of heaven. And 2023 is a year 7. For Enneagram enthusiasts, it's the entertainer. It's flashy. It's Knight of Wands, but it's also can be very and it's 7th house, Libra, justice. So all the shit that we went through in 2020, being a 4 year, 2021 being a 5, and then 2022 being a 6. That's a year of karma. Now we're going to see this karma play out. All their machinations, they're up in their 5 of Cups. That's what you deserve. Spinning while my hand's up. Never drop that alcohol. All right, yeah. Collective. These people are crazy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Five of Swords, Three of Wands, Tower. Girl, I'm trying to kick it with you. Two of Wands. My feet up, I'll kick it with you. Okay, that's enough. Okay, Five of Swords came out. Ooh, look at the bottom of the deck, Judgment. Pluto is currently on my midheaven right now, as of today. I started, I think it's an 8-month cycle. At the same time, Uranus is on my ascendant. Both, Pluto is conjunct with, and they're happening at the same time. So I might see more out of all over the place that I have in the recent past, which just means that, whoa, the next 8 months for me are going to be amazing. So Pluto is conjunct with my midheaven, which is my 10th house, Capricorn energy, and Uranus is conjunct with my ascendant right now. So I am walking. I'm the embodiment of the planet Pluto, and also the planet Uranus. Judgment. All right, so yeah, don't play me. Certainly in my dreamscape, because they got you on Pluto, bitches. Five of Swords. That's your karmics collective. This is you safely removed from their drama and their machinations and their attempts. It's kind of came out sideways, but the Tower card came next. My heart has teeth. How's it pronounced? Dead mouse? Data mouse? All right. Okay, 3 wands, 2 of wands. This is you, collective, setting boundaries with these bitches, with these karmic energies. Most definitely. You've served up the Tower, or this 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy. It's Aquarius season. It could be you who've disarmed them by dropping the Tower on them. So 5 of Swords is them, and it's you, because it's a mirroring sort of thing. You totally have power. You saw this coming from afar, and you cast judgment on them, and they are wounded right now. And this is also you, having gone through this shit many times. You're the wounded warrior. You're Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, very spiritual, and a spiritual warrior, effectively. You've done the work necessary. Got the Fool in reverse there. I don't know what that's about. So Plutonian and Judgment is energy is definitely at play, dropping this Tower on them. You saw it coming from a mile away. You expected this, and you have, as a result, probably even before that, you set firm boundaries. As well you should. Like each night before you go to bed, make sure you take a shower so you get into bed clean of all the day's energy, clean your auric space, and then call in your angels for protection and or guidance, or set your intentions for what you want to accomplish in the dream state each night. Believe me, it works. Got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Yeah. So that's you manifesting good karma, because it's mirroring, and this Tower is out here. It's not so good karma for, well, it's karmic lessons for I'm going to take it this way. Okay, this is going to do this is the last of the cards. I'm going to do a past, present, and future. Did I do that right order? Yeah, okay. Got the 8 of Cups in the recent past. This is you, collective. walking away, Piscean energy, from the dream state where you got to look at all this information. And for those of you where, you know, it was a good meetup, and some things were worked out with a romantic or a platonic friend, or healthy soulmate, you know, this is you dipping into the subconscious, and your partner still, you know, looking at, you know, how you all got there. But you've moved away from any conflict that's going to keep you from being able to dive into your subconscious, because that's where we find truth and things hidden from us, that aren't a part of our conscious thought or egoic daily 3D existence. But for you narcissists, you women in masculine energy, air energy, you're upside down, both with Neptune, the planet Neptune, and the moon, representing, again, sleep, and your ego is upside down. Your narcissistically wounded ego is under judgment. So I'm glad we met up. I'm glad, collective, that they met up with you and you did that work and you had that little talk with them, or at least showed up and said, hey, what's up? Is there anything that you need to know? I can school you. And I think that's what you did for some of these negative Nancys, these 5 of Swords fuckers. Oh Baby by LCD Sound System. Can't make this up. Oh baby, you're having a bad dream. Here in my arms. Oh sugar, you came to me. Could all be a bad thing, doing harm. Oh lover, you run from me. We move like a bad scene, shot in the dark. Oh, but please wake me, for my love lies patiently. Please, baby, please, and my love life waits for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the reading here. Very clear synchronicity and further clarification that pay attention to your dreams, and also know that you can do a lot of work, healthy work, with these karmic energies in your dreamscape. If you cleanse your auric field and your energy, meditate, take your spiritual shower or bath before getting into bed, and that means when you wake up, as soon as you can, you'll want to consume some water, preferably after you brush and scrape your tongue to remove toxins, because that work that you do with these karmics, it literally releases toxins. Brush your teeth, get some good healthy dose of water in you, and then shower to cleanse that energy from you. So at least 2 showers a day, if not more, where you're taking spiritual baths. You're setting your intention to clean your energy before you climb into bed. Also, make your bed every day. This sets up a structure that's just becomes unconscious action, like muscle memory. And it literally, it's very Saturnian. It takes your energy within your living space, but also in your person, and provides structure and routine to it automatically, just by a very simple task of make your fucking bed every single morning. Go about your day, and then before you climb into that clean, well-made bed, organized bed, set your intentions. Make sure you take a bath or a shower to clean the day's energy from you. Set your intentions, do some meditation, meet up with your guides. And sometimes, I've said, hey, you know what? I don't want to remember anything. I know you guys do work for me on my behalf. Can I just take a break? Or you can set your intentions and say, okay, let's go in, let's talk to these motherfuckers, these crazy bitches, and see if we can't once and for all keep them out of my energy, especially the energy from the waking life. Anyway, some words of advice and confirmation, hopefully in the cards, that this new moon is bringing a lot of reformation to your relationships. For those relationships that are karmic, and for those relationships that are our soulmate, or even twin flame relationships, or just the relationship that you have with your spirit guides and ancestors, the relationship, or in other words, the relationship you have with yourself. So set your intentions, and I will see you in the next reading. And again, thank you for the donations. That was a pleasant surprise, and I will set my intentions this evening that you shall receive tenfold of what you have donated to Entpgathering here at the channel. And as always, namaste, y'all.